always lit.
I just had to find out what noise that one did us make. I ain't too sure. What noise that it does make? What? A buffalo. What noise it does make? I know the donkey does ear.
I don't know. Buffalo is like a
I know
big cow.
What
Kind of.
What does it do?
Bigger though.
Big cow.
Yeah, man, look at
Much
me.
bigger.
Much bigger.
How that kind of look there? Huge.
I will tell you though that
What's the characteristics of a buffalo?
I was about to tell you right now.
What-
So
yeah,
relax.
what is it?
The African buffalo, often referred
Just
to
before you
as
start,
who the hell is
just before you
African?
start,
I'm black. So
I tell Chris, I
Mhm.
say, boy, he ain't listening to this one.
The man don't look it up.
All right,
my
let me,
good bread.
hang on, just before you
Stop.
give us the characteristics of a buffalo,
Yes. Give me some more volume in my head.
let me welcome Captain Lano's AIA is open
Yeah.
for breakfast.
Yeah.
Get all your favorite Vinci classics, bakes and saltfish,
Oh yeah. Quiche.
quiche,
Yeah, man.
sausage roll,
rotis.
beef patty,
Yeah.
rotis and mutton, chicken and beef.
Yeah. And veggie.
There's other things. They have hot drinks, cold drinks. So
Right.
you get your hot tea, you get your
Is it
coffee,
Mm-mm.
Is it chicken
get
too?
your favorite beer, get your favorite liquor,
Yeah.
get a bottle of water.
Hot ones.
All with a friendly smile. So check out Captain Lana's AIA. They're open now. All right.
All right.
Characteristics of a buffalo.
Let me go.
What do we know about a buffalo?
Well, guys, like I was
I
saying,
always imagine buffaloes are angry.
no.
Well, when I watching
And you know
TV,
what? This is funny. You know, it aligns.
Put down the head.
Put on the head and
It aligns with who I am as a person. You know, because I'm also a Taurus. You know the yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
So the African buffalo, often referred to as the mighty or formidable creature.
That's you.
You understand?
Uh-huh.
Hold on. You see what you just did? Look.
Uh-huh.
It's one of Africa's big five animals.
What?
You understand? Renowned for its immense strength, unpredictable nature,
Yeah.
and
Grumpy.
tight-knit social structures.
Grumpy. They like to run a tight ship.
Hold on. They are also considered one of the most dangerous animals.
Boy.
I'm
Tell
gonna-
him, man.
I'm
Tell
gonna
him.
read it. Often called the Black Death. Or
What?
the maker of widows,
What?
due to their defensive and sometimes aggressive behavior.
Okay, and sure.
I'm gonna leave the rest there.
And yeah. Is that male and female, or that just a male? That's a male buffalo. Yeah.
Buffalo. All right. So, hey, we got a
Right.
meanie. Do we have a
Right,
big meanie
right.
up here? Yeah.
Caution signs up.
Oh, yeah. We'll roll the tape.
Let me pull out the tape, man. Let me
Yeah.
warden off the area, boy.
Meanie. So,
Be careful.
welcome, Buffalo, to the farm. Glad that you could come and graze with us.
Yeah, but hey, Chris, we need to set some
boy.
rules because you hear what he say.
Yeah, the mean part. We don't.
Yeah,
No, we
death.
don't. We don't.
Was it
do
Black Death?
And,
Black
and
Death.
the
Yeah.
welcome, what? The
Maker
maker of widows. No, we don't do that. We
Remember,
don't.
giraffes are peaceful animals.
Yeah, I remember
we
donkeys.
wanna do-
Somebody had to defend the horde.
Listen. You keep an eye while I eating them crispy green shoots at the top of the tree.
All right.
Yeah, you know?
Anyway, what are we talking this morning? We're talking vehicle license increase. What they say? It went up by $100,
No, it didn't go up. It was a
but the budget
speculation
indicates.
that the budget.
Where you get this information from? What's the source of
one
this?
One of the news
One of the
sites.
sites. I saw it. I was
Yeah.
reading it
Yeah.
this morning. Yeah, one of the news sites.
They said they need to raise what? 3 million more.
Not they need to. They're projected to make 3 million more.
So that's 35,000 vehicles. 3 million into 35. That's an extra $85, guys.
Yeah.
How much is
and at the rate vehicles are coming in?
How much is vehicle license right now?
It depends.
Fully, yeah, it depends. Like
Oh,
my
give me-
banger,
give me.
my banger is like 9 something.
And how much is your?
My car is 8.
See, I can't call it a banger. You'll take it personally.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
close.
yeah, yeah,
Very,
yeah,
very.
yeah.
My car is 8. 840.
Yeah, 840.
So another
for yours,
85 on
yeah.
there. How you
No,
feel?
it's not another. You see, this is what I'm telling you. You're getting it wrong. It's not another 85 on his thing. You know, it's more cars coming in. So they're projecting that they're going to make $3 million more than the $20 or $22 million they made last
But
year.
if you're on 3 million,
Mhm.
right?
Just
That-
divide that by 600 or 700 as an average for a half year. And then you
Oh,
get
I
how much
see.
vehicle.
I
Exactly.
see.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
See, all right. Let me see what that does.
See how much more
So
vehicles
3
coming in.
million
divided by just round it off $700, and I'll tell you how much more vehicles they.
I'm gonna do by 800.
Yeah,
So they're projecting almost 4,000 new vehicles coming in.
there you go.
Remember that, yeah.
Or like they were speculating later down in the article. I think the writer was saying that with the new tighter measures in place for the licensing stickers, there's also vehicles that's been running around without being licensed. So
How much fraud do you really think goes on?
Man, look, if
I can't see that person.
When the guy called in, he was saying,
He said there's some.
Yeah, there's some. So
there's some, man.
But put it this way, right?
Mhm.
If I were Inland Revenue,
Mhm.
I would be more interested in. I think you get a better return on your money
Mhm.
for your investment by getting more increasing the tax base, getting more people to pay tax.
right,
Right?
fine, but
Because like how much fraud really goes on in I mean, there'll be some. I agree, but how big is it?
getting more people to pay tax would mean the more vehicles coming in and catching the people who running around without.
Right, but what I'm
effective
saying,
licenses.
if you have businesses which aren't paying,
Oh, you're talking on the business
aren't
side.
paying VAT and that kind of thing.
Okay. Enforce that more, you're saying?
Yeah, but I
Okay.
mean, don't you put the money where you get the biggest bang for your return?
True.
yeah, but probably they're thinking that every little bit counts. So
Yeah,
be
but
it a
but
business
but let's
or-
say you spent the last 6 months trying to perfect that system.
right.
Maybe you would have been better off
Doing the
trying to
bus-
increase
doing
your
the
tax
business.
base.
Man.
Remember, you don't have infinite resources. Huh? You have to
True.
pick your battles.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
All right, so vehicle. So you don't think there's going to be a vehicle
No.
license increase?
No.
If they don't
Just stricter,
if
just
they-
stricter enforcement.
Why?
and-
Why you think that? They've stated that they're not going to.
No, it's just a projection on the revenue.
I'm
that
gonna-
they're expected to collect.
I'm gonna
Speculate they're gonna raise.
you
it
go,
again.
they're going to raise it
I think they're going to raise it a little bit.
because the more influx of vehicles come in.
I don't think you're going to get 4,000 new vehicles in a year.
No?
You don't think so?
I think we get something like 150 a month or something, 180 a month or something.
Right, in 12 months in a year.
Right.
And
1,000 something.
Right,
Yeah,
so that'd be like
2,000
2,000. Right.
Right, and that's why I said coupled with the stricter enforcement.
As it
I ain't
is-
saying they're gonna bring in
listen,
4,000 new cars
listen,
one time.
Let me do jinx the thing. They ain't
Right.
going to raise it.
Exactly.
They ain't
They're
gonna
gonna raise it.
Nah, they ain't going to. Let me do jinx.
Well, let me give you a reason why they might. There's a really interesting. I don't say this very often about Something Times, but there's a really interesting article. It's about some comments that MP Leacock, Deputy Prime Minister Leacock, stated. He's talking about the high debt. You know, I think they said it's 3.5 billion,
Right.
which is a debt to GDP ratio of like over 100%. And it's talking about the implications of that and what may pan out of that.
So they might raise it to cushion that debt. Yeah?
We'll get into that, but obviously, right?
Well, yeah, I could see it. Yeah,
Obviously, you need to raise more revenue.
I can see that. Yeah, maybe.
No?
Maybe. But let me.
I can tell you where
in
you
the
can get more
meantime-
from.
Where?
Nah, that don't do it time. Wherever I go, exhausted.
Down so.
Down, sir. Where's down, sir?
All right.
That don't do it time, man. I know
All
what you're
right.
talking about. That don't
Where else
do
we
it
got?
time.
Where else we got? Where else we
Listen,
got? Where else we got?
interesting story here. Supply
Uh-huh.
of prefab houses stalled as the government owes US 200,000. How that does work? When you collect them houses, you pay.
Well, I guess they got some credits.
Yeah, but
I want to know where the prefab house to me, right? I would love to hear some of the independents on this. Maybe somebody who was also involved in the prefab houses here.
so let me ask
Did they ever make any sense?
I don't know.
Because my idea of a prefab house is that it speeds up delivery.
Right. But at the rate in which they were
But the rates it took for them to come,
and get erected here.
my understanding is a lot of them still haven't gone up.
The bottom town development at the top of Lomans Bay. That went up faster than
Wouldn't it be better just to
Yeah.
pay some contractors?
exactly.
The Trinidadian companies supplying prefabricated homes to the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, well, I guess it would be the then government, halted deliveries under the Union Labour Party administration due to non-payment. Minister of Housing Andrew John disclosed the situation in Parliament on Thursday, updating lawmakers on the housing situation. in the country for people affected by Hurricane Beryl in July 1st, 2024.
Yeah.
So you don't pay and then you get it.
Well, it's government, so I mean, government. I imagine.
Could they come back and take it?
How are they going to do that?
I mean, how they going to do it? Or is this government now going to pay whatever
They would have to.
Okay. All right, that's what I just wondering how that works.
But I don't know, man. I would love to. I would love someone like independent to do the analysis on that, because was it?
John said the housing ministry was one of the most corrupt institutions.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
It's a big allegation,
one of the most corrupt institutions under the previous government. He also said housing assessors contracts were not renewed when they expired last year, but some of the workers will resume duties soon.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the most corrupt. Okay. Okay. All right. You know, there's another interesting story here. I think it's eyewitnesses by Lee Cup, but we were getting to that, where he was talking about the state. They put up a picture and I don't want to believe that there is an outhouse where they were using in the police barracks. I can fail to believe it. I don't want to believe it.
The same some of the same comments, I think, is in a story in St. Vincent Times. But he's talking about, like, he was talking that the previous government, they had what he referred to as a bricks and mortar obsession.
Right.
Right. Basically, they have this obsession about building new things.
Right. Yeah.
Right. And essentially neglecting everything else. Right. And he's saying that the new government has to focus on people. Right. How do ministries actually work? How is national security actually delivered? You can't just talk about it.
Right.
You got to fund it. You got to treat people properly. You know what I mean?
Which is fair.
Right. But as a nation, what do we want? Because we tend to vote on the pretty shiny.
Right. We like brand new.
Right.
As opposed
right.
to...
So if you're a political party and you want to stay in office, what do? You give them what they want, the bright shiny, or do you fix things that you can't really, the vast majority of the population isn't going to see? You fix like police barracks. Most of us are never going to see it.
So you're investing in more tangible things that give you a better political return.
Yeah, and so are we the real problem?
Or maybe that's the mindset that has been fostered into us.
Well, maybe, or maybe the Europe just recognize that we
like
brand things.
We like brand new and shiny, and we call that national development.
I know last time.
Yeah, but it took 25 years. Though. When we come back.
All right, guys.
All right, let's go and do some commercials then come back.
Remember, Captain Lana's AIA is open for breakfast. It's open for lunch. It's open for dinner. Get all your favorite local foods: beef patty, sausage roll, roti, bakes and saltfish. Got all your favorite drinks. Check them out. They are open with a friendly smile right now.
Somebody said there must be a thorough forensic investigation into the Ministry of Housing. They call that area. It must be ground zero for the investigation. Okay. All right, we're going to do some commercials and we come back. Good morning. It is